When they say, well, this is fact checked, it's wrong because it's taken out of context. Like when Joe Biden fell asleep during a live interview on television.
Claimed that he fell asleep. I think that was an edited one, right?
I didn't think it was. It looked pretty live to me with no cuts in it.
Joining us live this morning from New York. Hey, good morning. Wake up.
Yes.
Wake up, wake
I
up.
can't hear anything.
Okay. This is your wake-up call, Harry.
Is this the video that you're talking about?
Could be, yeah.
Biden falling asleep.
Should I watch it really quick?
Sure. So
This is Washington Post.
So an article there is saying that it was faked, but it looked real, right? I mean, it looked real.
Well, I mean, I definitely wouldn't doubt that it would happen.
We need to be really careful about this stuff, and this is way more, unfortunately, widespread than I wanted to believe. People who are on Facebook all day get sucked into this culture, and they become victims of disinformation campaigns. And I don't know what the answer is, because obviously Mark Zuckerberg has no interest in doing the right thing. None, 0%. There have been stories, multiple stories of people within Facebook trying to stand up to him, to do the right thing. He's refused to do it. There have been studies proving that Facebook and the way engagement works on it is not only incredibly addictive, but it always points people in the direction of the most toxic, hateful, awful content. And Zuckerberg was unwilling to do anything about it. This is the situation we're dealing with, and we don't have any real way of fighting back against it.
Trump's approval rating among African Americans is at 3%. Why do you think that is?
Fake news.
Fake news, the polling?
Sure. I mean, there's a lot of people here. I've seen African American people.
That's anecdotal evidence. That's not the totality.
It's not worth even answering her question. It's ridiculous.
I don't think that's real. I mean, they can say what they want. They also said Trump wouldn't win the election.
Right.
And he did.
But that polling was wrong around the margins. It was still correct on the national level.
Really? Okay.
That's loud.
You guys, I mean, it's just facts.
No,
Okay.
it's not
Yeah.
All right, next question.
Why is it not facts?
Did you say 3%?
3%.
I didn't want to talk to you. You're a joke. You're a serious joke.
She wasn't confrontational. She always remains calm. She never even raises her voice. She just asks questions calmly, and then she doesn't even challenge. And she shouldn't. I like the way that she handles these things, because I think that it allows these people to really share their real opinions without feeling intimidated or anything like that. And he goes after her and calls her a joke. No, you're the joke. Why is she the joke? You're the person who doesn't want to actually believe the evidence and the polling that we have. I don't immediately go to, oh, the guy treated her like this because she's a woman. But in this case, I felt like it was very obvious that he thought she was a joke because she's a woman who's giving him the facts, and he doesn't like the facts.
I don't like people trying to push a shot on me or something else, because I'm this bull-headedest fella you ever seen.
Last fall, COVID put Wayland in the hospital for 7 days.
I was on everything they had. Steroids, full drip, plasma from people that had COVID, drugs that they give my president, Trump, and they finally burned it out of me.
What's the difference, though, between the vaccine and the drugs that you did take, like Regeneron?
Well, yeah, I would have took anything. It wouldn't have mattered what it was.
But why would you trust Regeneron and not the vaccine?
Am I going to have to tell her? I don't know. Well, the one thing is, they shafted my president. They would have had the vaccine, already had it, but they wouldn't give it to him because they knew damn good and well he'd be reelected. There wasn't nothing nobody could do. So they had to swindle around and skin around and keep it from him just as soon as the election was over. Here, we got it. You shafted me out of my president. I ain't taking your medicine.
Oh, okay. I do find it, I genuinely find it fascinating, and I'm not being sarcastic here, that, Republicans tend to be far more vocal in their disdain for government control. They claim to be far more willing to question authority. And they claim to be in favor of small government, right? And so it's just fascinating to me that in this case, this man is honest, and I actually respect the fact that he's being open and honest about his reason, right? Even though I disagree with his reasoning here, that he is so in love with Donald Trump that he's convinced himself that Trump got shafted and is willing to put his own life on the line in order to take a principled stand against taking the vaccine, in his mind.
Yeah.
Okay.